Who's going to make playoffs in Masters London and who's going home early? That is the question we're asking ourselves today. So we're going to do our pick'ems for the Swiss stage of Masters London. And we're going to start by saying one thing. I think China is still too weak of a region to really make any noise in this tournament. So maybe EDG can go on like some insane run like they did back in what was it, 2024, I believe. But I don't think the rest of the competition is still up to par. And now, as of recent, if you look at the statistics, Valorant is really popular in China, and I'm predicting that maybe eventually China could catch up and take a stranglehold on things. But right now, I think it's still early to talk about China and them being a legitimate threat. So first and foremost, I think we're going to pick the obvious teams that I think are going to make it. That's going to be NRG, last year's champs. I know they looked a little shaky in the Americas playoffs, but I think they finally rebounded and they have found their footing. Team Vitality, I think are. We're gonna do this. I think Vitality will go undefeated. Vitality just look really strong. They look really good coming out of EMEA. I can't lie. And now the next couple teams, you can make arguments for the rest of the squad here. I want to say Global Esports. I like Global Esports, one, because I have a video coming out about them, but I really like Patman. I think Patman is probably their strongest player, and I know towards the end of Global Esports is like a stage one. His teammates sort of started to pick up the his slack, and they started looking pretty decent. But after getting destroyed by PaperX, I don't know if I'm entirely confident about them. When there's teams like Lev and Full Sense still in the mix, I think Lev is definitely like a surefire pick. I think Lev's like a safe bet. And genuinely, like, I know I just talked about the Chinese teams not being that great, but I really wish there'd be like I love upsets. I think upsets and stories are like really cool. When I went to Masters Toronto, when Wolves went on their legendary run, I thought it was really fun to watch and be a part of that and watch it happen in real time. But I'm trying to like get myself to like vote for these Chinese teams, but I don't really think that I can. I think Lev look way too good. They're young, they're good, they're shooting their guns. And I can't really vote against them. I think I'd be doing you guys a disservice. But I feel like every tournament there's like always an upset, like some crazy team just comes out of the blue and just runs away with it. Foot, I'm not believing it, not believing in the hype. Thinking Man's Valorant. Sorry, brother. I don't think your team's got it. So that leaves us with Full Sends and Global Esports. Now, my heart says Global Esports because again I like Patman and I've done a bunch of videos on him. Full Sense I haven't watched a whole lot of, but I've heard good things. And again, I don't think China's got a horse in this race. So we're going to go Global Esports and lock it in. And now if we take a look at the global power rankings, we could actually see what, I guess, Riot Games or whatever the system is, what we're ranking people. My personal favorite is PaperX to win the tournament. I think that's a safe bet. Nungshim, I think they're definitely going to drop. I don't think this is accurate at all. T1's not even in here. Lev, GE, yeah, China isn't very high. Okay, so this doesn't seem to be the Masters London teams. But as you can see, PaperX, I think, are definitely my strong favorites. We'll talk about them in my playoffs pick'ems later. Energy are up tier, G2. I think G2 and Energy, I think all three of these teams have like really good chances of winning this tournament. Team Heretics too. Team Heretics towards the end of the season, dude, they looked and sounded phenomenal. I think that like they started down low. Right, they started the season pretty slow, but as it went on and on, they definitely picked up. But again, Nongshim, I don't think Nongshim are in. Are Nongshim even in this? Why am I even talking about them? Are Nongshim in this? Yeah, they're not even in this, so I don't know. I think they're going to continue to drop when as time goes on without Danby being crazy on Neon. Which, by the way, Neon is still a good agent. I will save that for another video, so make sure you subscribe. I wish 100 Thieves made it. I was really rooting for him, but it might be Yard too. They really fell apart. But yeah, I can't see Foot making any type of noise, especially when they're this low. Chinese teams too, especially. So I think that about sums it up. By the way, if you want to watch party these games with me, I'm be watch partying all the Masters London games all the way up until the 16th when I'll be in Masters London. So if you're there, come say hi to me. But I'll be watch partying all these games over on my Twitch, link in the description, or my YouTube live channel, also link in the description. So here are my pick'ems. And if I'm 100% correctly, I'll eat a shoe or something.